From Eyewitness News, this is the Tarbox Toyota Hyundai Friday Night Football Wrap.
Hello and welcome in. The high school football season is underway. Sans Yanni Caracas, unfortunately. However, he will be back with us next week to join us on the show. But a great show in store tonight, piggybacking off a great night of football that the region enjoyed on Thursday night. Let's start with the runner-ups in D1 last year. LaSalle hosting Springfield Central of Connecticut, interstate game. Those are fun. Kyron Lopes not playing much of a host. He dives in for the score there. Only the start of his night. Next drive, Jace Pena finds CJ Waite, the hoop star, showing off fancy footwork, and he eludes the defenders. Finally knocked out of bounds. That set up this. Lopes, another TD plunge. There he goes, but that was just a tease. The big fella now showing off some fancy footwork. He can do it all. He blows by the defense, speed, and he's off to the races. What a night for him. Rams roll over their guest from CT, 43-23, the final. Portsmouth Patriots visiting Rogers, second quarter. Rogers up 21-10. Portsmouth quarterback John Coyne with the handoff to Alexander Kalpayan off the left side, but he's swarmed by Rogers' Chris Straka, no gain. Later, Coyne trying the other side with a toss to Ryan McDonald, but Rogers has the answers. Riley Bolin stops him for a loss. However, Portsmouth found answers late, and the Patriots go south and get the road win 27-21 over Rogers. Cumberland visiting St. Ray's tonight in the shadows of McCoy Stadium. St. Ray's with the ball here in the second quarter, but they get sloppy. Shotgun snap is botched, and John Hayes recovers for Cumberland. Good field position for the Clippers' ensuing drive. Jake Salisbury finds Andrew Walters for the nice gain. That looked like one of the catches made in the Patriots game last night by the Steelers. Tight coverage, they still get it done. Back to this game. Mulay Sangari maneuvering, bouncing off a few student athletes into the end zone. That gave Cumberland a 7-0 lead. And the Clippers get the shutout, 21-0 over St. Ray's. Mount Pleasant visiting East Providence. We're in the second quarter. EP already up 12-zip. Quarterback Riley Cronin throws one up, and Charles Hazard's like, I got you. He grabs it and then heads all the way into the end zone. That made it 18-0 Townies. Later in the quarter, the defense coming to the party. Jaden Chase understands that players make plays. Plays don't make players. He intercepts the pass and would take it all the way to the end zone. East Providence goes on to cruise, 37-6. Little Florida Georgia line. Cranston West Falcons hosting Westerly at Cranston Stadium. It's open for the season. Fourth quarter, Bulldogs with the ball. Down 21-zip. Ethan Holloway with the grab over the middle. And then he moves the ball downfield. Eventually we get gang tackled. Bulldogs are able to get something on the board. Carter White gets the carry up the gut. He'd be tackled, and then he goes in. Later, Bulldogs reward White with another rush. But the Cranston West defense, they get it done. Cranston West rolls in the end, 21-7 over Westerly. On to Coventry, where two familiar foes square off at Walter Clark Athletic Complex. Opening play from scrimmage. Skipper's quarterback, Liam Lynch. Play action, looking deep. Remy Leduc, he gets it. Jump ball, and then he goes all the way to the house. 66-yard score. NK up 8-0. But Coventry and their quarterback, Mike Abruzis, I beg your pardon. He's like, I got a good arm too. Heaving it down the sideline. Big gain. That made it 8-6. But Lynch couldn't be stopped. Another fake handoff, rolling outside the pocket. With the pass on the run to a streaking Leduc. This time the opposite end of the field for the score. Skippers, they cruise easily, 42-6 over Coventry. Tolman at Barrington. Eagles trying to begin life without Bill McCagney. First quarter, Tyrell Whitaker for Tolman breaks off to the right, and he would go. It looked like it was about 80 yards or so. Impressive nonetheless. So there's your score there. And then Whitaker is like, you know what, I have an arm as well. And he goes deep. Another good-looking score. Tolman wins it 32-12 over Barrington. So a good start for Tolman.
The Tarbox Toyota Hyundai Friday Night Football Wrap continues.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Football Wrap. We know that Lincoln is a good baseball town up there in northern Rhode Island. How are they at football? Lincoln Shea, those are the Lincoln cheerleaders. Now, they did cheer tonight. We just happened to catch them at a stoic moment. Not much offense early in this one, as Brinton Decrion is sacked by Shea's Jovi Forts. Shea would go on to get the win here, 28-6 at the end of the day over Lincoln. So Shea ends up running away with the ball game. Middletown Islanders visiting Mount Hope. Third quarter, Huskies quarterback Sam Hollins runs it right here. There he goes. He pitches it to Corey Cardoso, and he takes it in for the score. Huskies taking 25-0 lead. Later, Middletown driving. This is quarterback Ethan Mello with the handoff to Benjamin Brower. But he would put the ball on the ground. That's a no-no. It was recovered by Huskies captain Trevor King. Mount Hope, in the end, would roll, though, to the 39-6 win. Big crowd on hand in Johnston. Panthers hosting Woonsocket. Visitors strike first. Hunter Oppenheim hands off to Ronaldo Johnson. He bowls through the line and finds pay dirt. Villanovans up early, and their defense keeping it that way. Panthers in the red zone, but Ethan Washington will make sure no touchdown was scored. The pretty breakup on third down. No points for Johnston. Next defensive series. How about this play? Isaiah Thomas, football Isaiah Thomas delivers the big blow, breaking up that opportunity. Woonsocket gets the 2-point win, 14-12 over Johnston. North Providence, head coach Glenn Williams and his team taking the trip to Conley Stadium. D3 Cougars taking on D2 Central Knights. And the home team was firing tonight. Christian Leo, the pump fake that springs Pagio Myers. He went untouched into the end zone. Knights spilled an 18-7 lead. Then the D came into play. Pass is batted at the line of scrimmage by Franklin Mercado. Humphrey Roberts intercepts it, and Humphrey follows a bunch of blockers, and you see him score there. Pick 6 for the Knights. Well, hold on a sec. One of Humphrey's guys got called for an illegal block, so it wasn't a pick 6. No worries. Leo goes play action, finds Demetrius O'Connor. Knights would roll 39-13. The fans out tonight to see Pilgrim take on Smithfield, and Pilgrim got some stuff done early. Owen Kelly showing us how you go for a jog in the town of Swagville. Just dismissing student athletes left and right. Look at this move. Impressive. Later, Kelly tried the other side, and this one just as effective. He finds the end zone, but the home team will get the last laugh. Smithfield comes back and gets the 28-24 win over Pilgrim. Massachusetts teams also getting their seasons underway tonight. Good way to get the juices flowing. How about a little border battle in Attleboro? Shamrocks of Bishop Feehan hosting Attleboro. Blue Bombardiers have made the playoffs the last 2 seasons. Home team was trailing in the second half, but this big play cuts the deficit. Quarterback Matt Everton under pressure. 2 defenders draped all over him, but he finds Ben Goslin, and Ben is off to the races. That's good for a 50-yard connection. Shamrocks within 2 scores in the second half now. All the suspense, though, disappears on the next series. Cameron Furtado, the toss to John Dunn. And John, not close to Dunn. 2 wicked cuts, just wicked. We could barely show them on TV, and that is a 55-yard run. Blue Bombardiers roll to the 55-26 win over Feehan. Another neighborly tussle. Somerset making the trip over the Braga Bridge. Take on the Hilltoppers of Durfee. Visitors had the lead in the first half, and the defense had no plans of giving it up. Kyle Crombie chased the quarterback out of the pocket, takes him down. Durfee would have to punt. Blue Raiders then take over and start to grind it out. Option offense working to perfection. Justin Duarte, the pitch to Crombie, powers his way through a big gain. Eventually set up Duarte to Nate Holt, who dives into the end zone. Blue Raiders get the 20-6 win over Durfee.